Good evening, everyone, and welcome to 7GR. Tonight we have round 2 of Tier 1 here at the home of British Motorsport, Silverstone. And as you can see, it is wet. And everybody loves it wet, don't they? Especially F1 races. And tonight in the comms box joining me is no one. I'm by myself. So I apologise for the amateur hour that we're about to go through. So, last season I should say, this was actually the one track that Thomas didn't win. Not only did Thomas not win, he actually didn't get pole either. Pole was taken by Epic Shotgun. Can he, let's see if he'll repeat that feat tonight. But as we see, no one is actually going out yet. So, unless the rain looks quite heavy, so I'm not too sure if the track's going to dry up or not. But we'll see. Usually there's a car on track by now. So I will just have to waffle on, which is usually a specialty of mine. But saying that, tonight we actually have a debutante who goes by the name of Pro Gamer, who henceforth shall be known as Pro Gamer. Oh, and we have some action. It's a McLaren of Odyssey, and in front of him, one of the Red Bulls is going out as well. This will be fun to watch, I think. And wet tyres as well, so not even inters. This is a full wet quali. Let's see how slippery it is up there, shall we? As we ride on with Epic Shotgun, last year's pole setter, of course. So last year's pole was a 124.4. I don't think we can get anywhere near that time tonight. Fifth gear. It's painful to watch in the rain, this track. Down through. I get some Beckett's, everyone's favourite section of corners. Now onto the hanging straight as he revs up to start his first flying lap. And you can see how off he is the racing now as well in the wet. And apparently the weather forecast for the race is going to be rain as well. So this could be an interesting one tonight. Lots of offs, lots of spins. The start of the race, especially if it's going to be heavy rain, will be a nightmare, especially at this first corner. Let's see what she does, shall we? What am I? Ooh, first wiggle there. I think he probably gets used to having the max power on rather than just having the lean. Looks so painful, doesn't it? Oh, usually flat out. Oh. Comes through the field. Woodcote. That's Russ up there a couple of years ago. Hi, me. Takes a shorter line. Let's see, how brave is he going to be through cops? Down one gear. Keeps it on the track as well. Nice one. Epic. Into Maggots and Beckett's. Looking smooth so far. Nicely done, Runstow. Patrick Rowe goes faster as 140.5. What can Epic do? 138.5. 2 seconds quicker. You can see who's got the most confidence out there as Epic starts his first flying lap. That's Fury Knight there. He's going through Mates and Beckett's. Anyone else coming to the end? No. Oh, there's a yellow flag somewhere. And oh, it was Elite Risk what's he doing? Slowing down? I think just wait for make sure he's not getting in the way. Oh, another one. Let's see how brave Rapid is. And gear stays on track. And Fury Knight takes provisional pole by 8 tenths. Great lap there by Fury. I'm not so sure what lap times to expect here in the rain because, well, I'm rubbish in the rain, so any lap time I do is good. Yeah, there won't be any kind of representation of what these guys will be able to do. Of course, Thomas is out the pits on an out lap. Oh no, he's in sector 2. How brave is Thomas? Goes down gear early. Let's see what he does for Maggots and Beckett's. Ooh, you can see the car sliding, can't you? Oh, and Patrick Robert. I don't know what's happened to it. Anyway, back to Thomas. Down, hanging straight. No DRS, of course, because it is absolutely chucking it down with rain. I wonder how many laps these guys are filled up for. Personally, in a wet quali, I always fill up for 4 or 5 laps just so I can get some momentum going. Let's see what Thomas does around the final corner. And pole by about 3 tenths. And he's only gone for 1 run. Bit of brave. But obviously he's on pole, so he knows, well, provisional pole, so he knows what he's doing so far. Anyone else out? Let's see. Oh. Nice. Oh, will that be invalidated? No. Obviously in the rain, I think strict rules are a bit more lenient when it comes to rain. What does he do? Anyone else? Wozniak. One to look out for tonight. He's been improving. Mason race. Alex on his out lap. Oh. I missed someone going up the order there. But yeah, see, time's starting to come in. Mercedes both 3rd and 4th. We've got the Red Bulls at 5th and 7th. Wozniak went 6th with his. Oh, and has a spin there for Wozniak. And he feels going for more than 1 run. Paulie, he's obviously going for another lap. Can he improve on his time? Currently 139.1. Can he go faster? He does by 2 tenths, but it doesn't move him up the order. It's getting quite close now. Where was Addict? He was on the fast lap, wasn't he? One another person took out for tonight is Perfect Paulie, who in all of his race starts, I think it's 13 so far, he's never finished outside the points. A wet race will certainly test those skills. Such a tricky corner this evening in the dry. Addict 39.7, but the lap was invalidated. So Will he go for another one straight away? Getsuga has retired from the session. He's currently plumb last. 3.5 seconds off the pace. No, I should say Paul's last, isn't he? 141.2. Big Stu with a 140.1. So he's currently ahead of Patrick, Robert and Getsuga. A lot of action going on. Fury Knight is now within a tenth of Thomas's time. Will he go for that? Yes, he's going again. Oh, now Thomas sets a 136.9. Wow, that is a benchmark and a half. What can Fury do? Can he make a dent in it? 30, he improves by a tenth. That's 37.4. What about Jake? No, he's going to slow down that. Odyssey. Let's go back to Addict, shall we? As he comes down the hanger straight. Last corner then. Alright, do. Let's have a look. 38.8, so he jumps up to 7th. A lot of people in the first 38s here. From 4th all the way down to 11th, we've got people in the 38s. And of course you've got 2 people in the 37s, if you're an epic, and then you've got Thomas all by his lonesome with 36.9. Thomas, of course, still on the pad. The Lewis Hamilton of virtual racing was a legend of what described him. And it's Fury Knight. Is he on another fast one? I think he is, but judging by the telemetry, he's got a low fuel, so this could be his last lap. Unless he pulls in. No, he's going for another one. And of course, with the race being wet, these guys can't really afford to burn a lot of their tyres. Let's see, what does he do? No, he's slower. Thomas, will he go out again? Well, let's see. You got Legendary, Safe Master both out on track. Both look like they're on fast laps. Legendary almost 2 tenths up. That will it won't move him up a place, but it will certainly make him faster than Safe Master. A couple more attempts. Addict, he's still out there as well. He's trying to improve his time, but it looks like he's invalidated his lap. Look, by the looks of that red map, it looks like he's probably invalidated. So, what did he actually get? Oh, wait, yeah, 42.7. He slowed down anyway. So let's have a look. See what Addict can do. Who else we got on track? We've got Legendary and Safe Master. Bit of outside curb there, probably slowed him down. Breaks into valve and then goes through club. Let's see if Legendary, can he keep improving his time? Yes, by 2.5 tenths, it still keeps him 4th, but he's extended his gap to half a second over Safe Master now. So yeah, gap pretty spread out, which you can expect really from wet weather conditions. As for Staffen, down there in 17th, bit of a surprise. He'll certainly want to improve his time. Rapid down in 15th. A lot of good races here, so yeah, you see. Addict, let's see what Addict once again. He's up almost half a second. I mean, that will only take him. I only jump above Jake, to be fair, if he does improve. So Addict is usually quite good in the wet conditions. Let's see if he can take any more off than a 1/4 tenth. That's the line. 37.9. So he's into the 37s. He jumps above Safe Master as well, so he splits the two Mercedes. We just have 2.5 minutes left. It looks like most cars are out on track. This could be quite hard to follow, to be honest, with all this track action. Anyone near the end? Everyone. Let's see, that's not a fast lap. Anyone near the end of a track on a fast lap? Doesn't look like it, does it? Alright, got it. What's Legendary going to do? Yep, it's the final corner. Does he improve? No. Nowhere near. Safe Master then. Into the pits. So is that him done? I think that's Safe Master done. So that will be 6 for... Well, the 6th is the best he can get. What about Gorniak? Is he... Oh no, he's 2.5 down. So he's not on the fast track just yet. Let's see what Pro Gamer does for here. Oh, you can see the slide down 2 gears as well. Alex is another fast one. I'm not 100% sure. No, he's 3 seconds down. What about Epic? We've got Fury and Thomas both on outlaps. I think you can safely say that Thomas's lap is safe, but in the wet conditions it's quite easy to improve your lap time because you'll just find something somewhere and then realise, oh look, what was I doing that for? So cars, look at that, so Rapier is up a second. That will take him up to 14th. Just right on board with him now as we go down the Hammer Straight. Oh, that's retirement for Paul. The last corner, it looks like he's somehow retired there, which is very strange. Oh, what happened there? Anyway, Rapier, can he improve? Yeah, he improved by half a second, so he lost half a second in that last sector. Possibly because of that abandoned car that was just in the middle of the third sector. 16 seconds, so everyone should be on a lap. Safe Master Wolf looks like he'll be the last one to cross the line. No, he's not going to have time. He's on the outlap, but he's not going to do it. Stu will be the last one to... Ooh, look at the slide on that. Let's have a look at Thomas, shall we? Can he improve his time? See the order jumping about. Jake down to 11th. He was up in 7th at one point. And he'll, with his new wheel, brand new fixed wheel, he'll want to do better than that. But here comes Thomas around Stowe. What can he do? Can he improve his time? I didn't see a sector time. So let's see. Find the corner. Oh, yes, 36.8. So, yes, he does improve. Fury Knight now. Oh, look at that. Commitment through Magnus Beckett. And he has the gear glitch. Oh, that's so horrible. He's behind Fitz, who just about gets out of the way. God, that's horrible. Anyway. Let's see what Fury Knight can do. Jake down to 13th now. Odyssey 12th. He's done for the day. 14th, 15th for Jake. Whoa. What does Fury Knight do then? He's down to 4th. Fury Knight Epic with a 36.9. I didn't know if anyone else could get in the 36s, but he just has. Proves that last year's pole wasn't a fluke. And Fury, 3rd. Who else on the lap? Jake should be on the lap. Oh, Stu retired on his lap. That's a shame. Here's Jake then. Our holy leader, we bow down to you. You could hear the engine roaring. The traction there. Let's see what he does. Oh, I missed a split time there like an idiot, didn't I? Has he got low fuel? He's up into 8th gear there. Yeah, he's bad at that lap, hasn't he? So Jake will start 15th. Safe Master down in 11th. That's a surprise. Oh, and the Safe Master's blocked by I think his teammate there. So, with that in mind, will he actually be able to improve his time? I don't have ERS. He's obviously been pushing hard. Oh, that's gonna... No. Sorry, Safety Master, that's just what we'll do. Oh, unlucky set. How about Pro Gamer? Nope. He's one wide. So it looks like that's your classification, folks. Epic, I believe, should be on a slowdown lap. Yes, he is. No one else should be on a fast lap. Excuse me. So, looking like a good grid tomorrow. So, I have to say, I'm really impressive Epic there. Thomas laid down the marker early, getting into the 36s. He had a 36.9. He improved to a 36.8. And I have to say, I was unsure if Epic could, if anyone could get else in the 36s, but Epic's done it. So hopefully he'll be able to, you know, keep up with Thomas in the race tomorrow. We want a bit of a race here tomorrow, don't we? Should now be coming up the screen. But, well, actually, the time remaining seems to be stuck on 1 second. So, I hope at some point the game is going to finish. There we go. Thank you. So then, classification. Thomas on pole with 36.8. Epic, 36.9. The only other person to get in the 36s. We then have Fury Knight in third. Legendary up in fourth. Perfect Paulie, fifth. Verstappen, 6th, Fitz in 7th, Fitzy in 8th, that's going to be fun. Alex in 9th place, I think he'll be disappointed with that. Pro Gamer in 10th, Safe Master 11th, got Rapier 12th, Gorniak 13th, Odyssey 14th, Jake down in 15th. That's what happens when you take a couple of weeks break, you end up qualifying down there. Elite Risk down in 15th, you got RL Paul 17th, Big Stew 18th. Patrick Roy down in 19th. I think he'll be very disappointed with that. And Getsuga rounds up the grid 20th with a 141.008. So then, I imagine there'll be a couple of minutes break. We usually start at 9, but given that the rate looks like we've been delayed here a bit, we'll see. But, so we should be ready. So 50% race, we should be on for 26 laps here. Of course, we are expecting rain at the start. Knowing Codemasters, you can never be too sure. So, of course, Silverstone here. Silverstone actually hosted the inaugural Formula 1 World Championship round. May 13th, 1950, so, 71 years ago, almost to the day. And of course, it was Giuseppe Farina who took the title. He won the race as well in his Alfa Romeo. Some lightning facts for you there. Of course, in Silverstone, well, if it's raining, there's no need to talk about DRS detection zones, is there? Because if it's raining, there'll be no DRS. Has that someone readied up? You've got to get. Is the race going to start? Looks like. Well, Jake's put good luck in the Discord. Yep, I can hear the beeping. We're going quite early here. Come on in. Let's have you, shall we? Here we are then. The lights. 5 lights, and we are go. Thomas keeps his lead. Perfect Paulie up. Oh, Fury Knight's up into second. Epic with a perfect start, and Fury, he goes past Thomas as well. Great start by Fury. He's taken the lead. Let's see, can everyone else get round safely? It looks like the field bunched up, but it looks like everyone is doing okay so far. Can't see any flying wings anywhere. Although we have Paul at the back, he looks like he's okay. He's just going to be a bit cautious at the moment. But it's going to be so hard to see out there. Obviously, unfortunately, with the spectator cam, you can't quite see how dark it is. Alex lost a couple of places. He's down to 12th already. Lots of battling going on here. Visibility is going to be so hard. And at the front, Fury still leads Thomas by half a second. And here we go, the pit stop strategy. So, a one stop, which will likely be the way to go. I imagine most people will be in between 13, 14. If you want the undercut, they might go lap 12 because the tyres go a long way here. So we'll see. And Fury is building a bit of the lead so far. Obviously, he doesn't have to worry about DRS. But he's got almost a second on Thomas already. Great start by Fury. We've got Fitz he's up into 8th. Behind his pal Fitz. Oh, here comes Progo. Oh, a bit of touchy. Probably see a few penalties. Oh, is that Epic? He's battling Epic. These two. Yeah. Is he gonna go? Is he gonna have a go with turn 1? No. Good job, especially in the rain. It's hard enough in the dry. Thomas looks like he's getting a bit more confident. He's got to get down a little bit. Oh, there's a yellow flag. Oh, it's Odyssey. I can't really see where that is, but it looks like some carnage. And that is a safety car as well. Rapier has left the section. I think his internet might be playing up tonight. While we wait for the safety car to come out, let us sort this out quickly. Tyres, we notice no one's got a penalty yet, which is good. We all know everyone's on the wet tyres. The skip position changed. That data enabled. Full track map. Thank you very much. Right then, so who's the big winner off the start? The big loser you can see straight away is Epic, who's lost 4 places on the start. You got Patrick Roberts up 5 places in 1 lap. Good start there for Patrick Robert. It looks like he's lost some of his wing though, so will he want to pit? You know, it's a one-stop race here. I mean, to run a damaged wing, run Silverstone, that's it's going to be pretty hard going. Let's have a look, see if anyone's got any damage. Rapier's down to 7 places, of course, who I think's disconnected. Fury Knight. Oh, we're catching up. Oh, I love these cameras. Just for you trying to check out someone's wings. But doesn't look like many people have wing damage. Judging by these camera angles that you can't see much. So here we go. So looks fine. Addict. Oh, is that bit of end plate missing down the side? Can't quite tell. On his right. I believe it is, yes. Addict's got some damage on his wing. That'll be hampering him quite a lot, so I wonder if he'll be thinking about a stop. 8 risk. Nope, he seems okay. Jake, how's he doing? Up 4 places to 11th, and you can see all the people that are pitting that probably had the damage. You've got Pro Gamer, Patrick Roberts, Safe Master, Getsuga, all in the pits. And Gorniak in the pits as well. Shame for him. So, yeah. So it looks like Jake's alright with his wing. Then we've got to Stu. He's alright. Paul. He's okay. You've got Rapio's okay. Who was it? It was Alec that had damage, wasn't it? So I wonder why Alec didn't pit. You can see on his right side he's missing some end plate. So that's got to be damage. That's going to be affected him surely. It'll be interesting to see if he stays out or if he pits. But now, if he does pit now, he will be bummed off because everyone who's got into change their wing done their stop. So a bit of a risky move here by Addict. Maybe he didn't want to drop all the way back down, but we'll have to see. I wish I could do a replay, because if I had a replay, I'd replay that start. Because Fury Knight's start was, well, it was good. especially in the wet. I think Alex had his chance now. He's got to stay out now. Is he staying out? He is. So Alex choosing to stay out with damaged wing. Interesting. Oh, and Big Stew's going for a pit. Did he lose some wing under the safety car? He looks fine when I saw him last time. Let's see if he changes his wing. He does. So yes, you can see a bit of end plate missing there. Oops. So let's have a look. So who's got? Anyone got any penalties? No one's got penalties. So I mean, usually when you hit someone on the safety car, you get a 5-second penalty. So I'm not too sure what's happened there, unless they somehow didn't get a penalty. But anyway, that will allow Stu to catch back up. Fury, he's really riding that safety car, isn't he? So will the safety car go in this lap? You usually get to know about the second sector, don't you? Fury Knight looks like he's pulling back in preparation. It's always a late call, isn't it, on the game, so you can never quite know when to go. His tyres are going to be super cold. But will Stu catch up in time? That is the other big question as well. He's only 10 seconds behind the pack, and it looks like the safety car is staying out. That's a bit of a shock, to be honest. It's been out 3 laps already. So one more lap. Was it waiting for Stu to catch up? Stu's caught up now. You might as well just go safety car. So one more lap for the safety car. Bit of a surprise, but there we go. And so while we wait for the safety car... Oh, look at the rain. Look at the rain. So, while we're here... Oh, and Safe Master. It looks like he's got to come together with Pro Gamer. Oh dear. I didn't see it obviously, but it looks like that could be some concentration on the safety car. So while we're here, let's have a quick rundown of the leader of the positions. So Fury Knight up into first. He's from third in the grid. Great start from him. Thomas second place. We've got Paulie up in third. Verstappen is fourth. Legendary fifth. Epic Shotgun sixth. We've got Fitzy seventh. Fitz seventh. Fitzy eighth. Alex in 9th with his damaged wing. We've got Jacob in 10th. We've got RR Paul in 11th. Elite Risk 12th. Rapier 13th. Pro Gamer 14th. Save Master 15th. Kegorniak 16th. Patrick Robert 17th. Getsuga 18th. And Stu with his fresh nose down in 19th and running in last. Looks like Rapier's joined just in time. So we're on lap 5 out of 26. So this will possibly alter the race strategies here, because usually in a Silverstone's a one-stop race anyway. In the rain, it's even more one-stop strategy. 2-stop is just suicidal. Given the length of the pit lane and the time it takes you to go through there, you know, you've got to be 30 seconds faster to warrant another pit stop. So, strategy-wise, obviously the initial one was going to be lap 13, and the safety car is in, so we are going to be going racing. So yeah, the original pit stops would have been lap 13. So you'd think some drivers will now quite easily eke that out to lap 15, 16, 17, 18. But of course there is always the undercut that people are going to want to go for. even though these tyres don't wear that much, the grip stays. Oh no, and it looks like Elite Risks hit someone on the safety car as well. When will Fury go? He's still warming his tyres up. When will he go? He's teasing, isn't he? Is he gone? Yep, he's gone. He's gone, and he's left Thomas behind. Thomas caught lapping there. No one really there to take advantage. All filtering through nicely after a safety car start. Ooh. So of course, when those guys, if those guys pit again, that 5 seconds will get taken off. But always, it's always annoying having to do those 5 seconds penalties, especially under the safety car. But Fury Knight now, look at this. He's raced to a 2-second lead. Thomas obviously finding it hard to warm up his tyres. And Thomas has got a race in his hands here. Fury's had a couple of races with us, but tonight it looks like he's showing his potential. Qualified third in the race and currently leading the all-conquering Thomas. And just to put Thomas's stats into context, obviously I went through this last time, so now 25 races. From those 25 races, 20 wins, 22 podiums, 20 poles, with an average points per race of 22.64. And over the 2 seasons, or 2 seasons and 1 race, he's got a total of 566 points. Crazy. The Lewis Hamilton of the virtual world. Here we are. So, how are we looking through the pack then? Obviously a lot of small gaps, but Silverstone is in the drive. Silverstone, the hard place to overtake. So, who knows what could happen? Oh, and Rappia's gone. He's retired. Is that a spin? Can't really tell. Safety car not out yet. Come on, don't curse it. No, it looks like no safety car. Good, we can keep racing. So perfect Paulie, of course. We said before the race that in the 13 races with us, every race he's in the points. He is a model of consistency. Let's have a look at Paulie's stats, shall we? So yeah, 13 races so far. No wins and no podiums, but every race in the points. Thomas second half behind now. Oh, another yellow flag. What's happened there? Someone. Is that Williams? Is that Kasuga? Kasuga looks like he has retired. Can't really tell if that's on track or not, but he's gone. Another miserable start for him. The virtual safety car though, so interesting. So of course, these guys now have to keep to the delta, and we know how tricky that is in this game. You can easily get a drive-through penalty. So we'll see. Nothing's come up yet. Oh, close racing. As I was saying earlier, in the dry it's really hard to overtake here. So in the wet, it's going to be doubly as hard. So we may not see much on-track action. It's going to be survival of the fittest. And Addict still in 9th place with that damage win. You can see he's fallen back a little bit. As we have a green flag, so we are returned to racing. And Thomas, the gap was down to 1.4 for a second there, 1.6. So Thomas looks like he's finding his feet. Addict, well, he could be ruined the fact that he didn't pit. Because he's going to be struggling. He'll probably be the first to pit, I imagine, for a new nose. But, yeah. Behind him, he's got Jake, who doesn't look like he's making much of an impression on him. But we'll keep an eye on it. Got Elite Risk, who is only he's a couple of car lengths behind. He's got Safe Master next to him now. Ooh. racing there, guys. Well done. Kept it clean. Let's have a look. From the point of view of Safe Master. Oh, and Elite risk on the grass. And he gets a time penalty for that. Which is a bit odd. Oh. You can see Safe Master. He's got so much more speed. A few bumps into the back of Elite there. Can he do anything on the straight? Can he do anything about it? Let's have a look. No, he stays behind him. He doesn't even try. Going up there, down in 14th place. Safe Master, 3-second penalty now. The penalties are starting to roll in. Stu, we know Stu's got one. Fury Knight, he's taking this to Thomas, isn't he? The gap's back up to 1.8, 1.9 seconds now. Oh, we've got a... Looks like we've got a Ferrari spun. Is it? Is it Pro Gamer? Has he gone wide? We've got Stu right behind him now. Let's have the Stu. No, he just pulled out for a little look. Have we got any more on-track action? Not particularly everyone. It's not really a DRS in train, obviously, because there's no DRS. But everyone, a lot of cars within a second of each other. Alex fallen down by 3 seconds now. He's got a lot to make up if he's... I don't know. Jake, second and a half, so... Oh, and Perfect Paulie in third. He's got his first 3-second penalty. So, might be interesting. So yeah, as you can see, all the penalties. But of course, the 8 seconds, a lot of those will go down to 3 seconds once the pit stops are made. We've got Paul. He's got Elite risk behind him. Oh, and there's a yellow flag in sector 2. It looks like... Is that Mercedes? Yes, it looks like Safe Master has made a mistake somewhere. And he's now got Pro Gamer on the back of him. Thomas, I didn't miss that. He set a fastest lap, but obviously doesn't look like Thomas has got his consistency, because he's, even though he brought that gap down to about 1.5, he's back up to 1.7. Fury, I imagine he's got the sweaty part on, and not the yellow flag. Is that Patrick Robert? Yes, he's gone for a little spin. As he said, this will be a race. Officers, and he's 5 seconds. He's stayed in the pit lane. It's never a good thing to happen. So the front two are pulling away now. Perfect Paulie is 5 seconds behind Thomas, and you can see now the train that is starting to form behind Paulie. So behind Paulie, you've got Verstappen, legendary epic shotgun. Just behind him, you've got Fitz, who's about 2.5 seconds behind. If he gets active, he could close up, I should say. Alex keeping that gap to about 3 seconds, so maybe not all is lost for him. He's 14 seconds behind Fury at the moment, so that gap, as you can see, is always rising. So he's got a lot of work to make up if he wants to get near that podium. Again, Gorniak not willing to risk it just yet. Him and Elite risk both stuck behind RL Paul here, who's having a good race. Last week wasn't his race, the first race last week at Canada. Oh, and will Gorniak go for a move on Elite risk here? I'd say that was a bit of a risky move. And let's follow him through Max Beckett. So let's see how Paul Division is all. Of course, one thing I forgot to mention as well is that if this rain eases off, a little love tap there. If this rain does ease off, then obviously people will want to come into Inters. The gap, the delta between Inters and wets isn't that much, but judging by the onboard camera, it doesn't look like Inters are ready. And Thomas at the front now has the gap down to just a It was 1.1, but it's back up to 1.3 now. But he's pulled that gap down by half a second, so Thomas looks like he's getting more confident. And as I say that, he loses another tenth. So Evan and Flamber, these two, Paulie now 7 seconds behind the leading two. They've still got the train behind him as Verstappen looks close, but he's just too far behind to do anything about it at the moment. As are most people, you really need a lot of overspeed if you want to get past people on this track, especially in the wet. Jake now only a 10 behind Addict. Jake's caught up with that wing damage. Let's see if Jake can actually do anything. Addict is going to be hurting. I wonder, as I've said probably 3 or 4 times now, I just wonder why Addict get hit under the safety car. You can visibly see in front. Let's have a on board Addict, are we? Let's see how you can handle these corners. Nice and smooth through there. He's just over 3.5 seconds before, 3 seconds behind. So he's keeping that gap to the car in front. All right. Oh, and it looks like, these guys are finally going for it. Elite Chris has got past Paul. I missed that, and here comes Gorniak. Paul's got back through, and Gorniak like that. He wanted to go with this race and get past Paul, but no. Nothing doing now, unfortunately. Will he go on the outside? No. But the thing with Perfect Paulie is he needs to get a move on. If he wants that third place, he's already got a 3-second penalty. And Legendary with a 3-second penalty now. So that's one less car that will go ahead of Paulie. Now pit stops are going to be crucial here. Especially with the undercut or the overcut. Paulie's going to be wondering what he's going to do. Because if he goes early, he's got to get his new tyres up to speed straight away. Now Thomas sets a new fastest lap, 140.1. If Paulie doesn't come out, and as there we go, the pit window is now open. If Paulie doesn't get those wets up to temperature and working straight away, and people go for the overcut, you could lose a lot of positions here. I say a lot. It'll be 3 positions, so he'll be around from 3rd to 6th. And he has got that 3-second penalty. So the car behind him, I imagine Verstappen will want to get on. Oh, there we go. He's made a mistake, Paulie. And Verstappen, he's up ahead. He's done it. Good opportunistic move there by Verstappen. He saw that Paulie had made the mistake. And he's up into the podium places. Can he do anything about Thomas and Fury? We've seen Paulie not really have the pace to jump on the first 2. Can Verstappen make any inroads into those top 2? And now Perfect Paulie has Legendary behind it. Oh, and Verstappen's got his 3 seconds. I missed that. So let's see if Paulie can now keep Legendary behind. Can he do anything? Obviously, he won't do anything through Magnus and Begets. But look at that, Perfect Paulie. So on the straights. This is it, Legendary. This is the chance. Can he do it? Side by side. No. Perfect Paulie keeps the place. Great defending there. But it's only a 10 behind. When he got the inside of here, he will. Ooh, over the curb. Perfect Paulie takes the position back. Great racing by these two. And Perfect Paulie keeps it. And Fury Knight into the pits. He is the first person to stop, so he's going for those fresh tyres. And is there Inters as well? They're on Inters. So on Inters for Fury. That is brave. The leader in for Inters. It must just be dry enough. I imagine Jeff had a word in his ear. And you can see the track definitely looks a little bit drier than what it was earlier. So Inters definitely looks like Inters on the call now. And Thomas, who went another lap. I wonder if he's regretting going another lap. Because now, let's have a look. Has Fury, and he's come out in clean air as well here. So Fury he's come out in a great position. Because he's got a pit stop and he's come out with no traffic. He's 5 seconds behind Jake on fresh tyres. So he's at least got a couple of laps of just clear road, depending on what Thomas does. Now, will Thomas come in? Let's have a look. As he comes down the hanger straight, through Stoke, will he pit or will he continue? No! Thomas goes on for another lap. And it looks like those... Oh! Oh no! I saw the end of that. But Legendary, he's in the gravel. It looks like there was a coming together. And that is a shame for Legendary, and he'll pit, at least he's by the pits, I suppose. And Perfect Paulie's in the pits. And what's Legendary doing? Just letting everyone go through. Oh, that must be so frustrating. Oh, well, fresh wing and some inters, I imagine. And Fury will now take all these positions back. Everyone going into the pits. And let's just see... tyres. There's the tyres. So as you can see, people starting to go onto the inters now. The front four still haven't pitted. Alex, of course, will lose a bit more time. Change that wing. Verstappen hasn't any image of the Thomas, so unfortunately it doesn't look like Verstappen's going to be able to challenge that top two either. And of course the penalty's starting to pile in now. And there's Fitzy with his 3 seconds. So, oh, yellow flag in sector 3. What's happened there? Is that a Williams that's gone slow on the straight? Oh no, it's Patrick Robert, is it? No? I think it is Patrick Robert. Oh, what a shame for him. Shoot. And then last, well, I say last is now past Pro Gamer who's in the pits. And Legendary! He's put the wets back on! Interesting decision there. I wonder if he's, that was a decision he made on purpose. Because everyone going in inners, you'd think that, you know, oh, as Thomas pits from the lead. Will Verstappen follow him in? Yes, so everyone coming in now. How about Epic? Thomas. Epic into the pits. Addict into the pits. So everyone, top 4 have now pitted. Gorniak in 6th. I imagine he'll come round and go into the pits. Let's see what Thomas puts on. Thomas enters. Right call there. Verstappen. I imagine this will be for the inters. And you have to wonder how much of a gap will Fury have pulled out on these fresh inters, because they're obviously the right tyre to be on. And Thomas enters. Oh, and he's as close as I thought it'd be. Those wets were obviously still doing the trick, because the gap is down to less than half a second. Now, can Thomas get those inters warmed up enough to keep up with Fury, who's had oh, it's a safety car. Oh, I've missed the safety car. And that'll that will probably be why Thomas was able to catch up. So we get another reset then. There we go. So I imagine, there we go. Legendary will now pit for inters, I imagine. Strange decision. Strange decision to go on those wets. Like I said, it was probably a mistake by the game, as he has to wait there. And the inters go on. So everyone now on the inters. I have to say, Fury looking mightily impressive. Keeping Thomas at bay. And now we've got another safety car. Got a bunch to pack up, and we could get some more racing here. Of course, Epic looking good for a podium. If Epic can keep close to Verstappen, then he's on for a podium. Last year's winner, of course, Epic. And Stu with another penalty. He's racking those penalties up, isn't he? Yeah. Let's have a look on penalties, shall we? No, wrong one. Penalties. So, oh, I'm Paul with a drive-through. It's a shame for him. Verstappen, 3 seconds. Perfect. Paulie's got 6 seconds now, so that's really going to dent him. Fitzy with 3 seconds. Elite Risk with 6. Safe Master with 3. Big Stew with 9. And Legendary with 3 seconds. So, yeah, not too bad. And so everyone is now on inters. On the inter tyres, we can now go back to positionals change. Not going to be much in the way of tyre strategy going on now. Everyone in the same tyre to the end of the race. And as I say that, I am going to eat a Cadbury's button. Chocolate. So the big loser race so far, as you can see, Legendary. Started in 4th, had that come together, and he put the inters back on. Oh, sorry, he put the wets back on, and now he's back on the inters. Let's see if he can do anything. And did Thomas overtake Fury there under the safety car? Bit of an odd one. But we'll see how long the safety car stays out for this time. Stayed out for about 4 laps last time. So we'll see. The car is still Legendary is. Well, you've got Pro Gamer who's 12 seconds behind the pack, and then you've got Legendary who's, judging by that, is almost 30 seconds behind the pack. So we should have a good end to the race here. Again, survival of the fittest. Can Fury, I guess the question will be, can Fury keep Thomas behind? He's had his number so far. The gap hasn't been lower than a second. Well, pretty much the whole race. The first couple of laps after the first safety car restart. Has Thomas got the fight in him? Thomas is usually out there leading. You know, it's almost like he is the Lewis Hamilton. Can he? Oh, when I say can he come through the field, can he overtake one driver to get back? Is what seems like his position, the first place. And hopefully, let's have a look. Check on wings. Looks like everyone's okay. Wing damage. Can't really tell from that angle. But Alec with a win there. As you can see under the safety car, he's almost got a free pit stop with that new nose. So, and Paul's gone back into the pits. I'm guessing he maybe hits on under the safety car. I'm not entirely sure. But yeah, back to Addict. Free pit stop. Can he do anything about the cars in front? With the rain, anything is possible, of course. Who knows? Maybe even Thomas will spin off and not be on the podium. If you're just joining us, safety car, it looks like... I didn't see the incident, but the last person to retire out was Paget Robert. And that brought out the safety car. So this should be the last lap safety car comes in. Well, the lap is out, so hopefully, if Paul can catch up to the back of the field, hopefully the safety car will come in. We will of course find out just before the hangar straight, so we've got a little while to go yet. And so while we wait for the safety car to come in, let's recap the order for you. So, of course, in first, we have Fury Knight. Very impressive display from him. I have to admit, when he stuck on third, I was not expecting this. Thomas in the unfamiliar position of second. Got Verstappen up into third now. Epic Shotgun is fourth. Perfect Paulie fifth. Filling the points. And maintaining that 14 from 14, hopefully. Fitz up in sixth. You got seventh for Fitzy. Oro Addict in 8th place, Kegorniak 9th, Jake in the last points paying position in 10th, got Elite Risk in 11th, Safe Master 12th, Pro Gamer 13th, Legendary 14th, Big Stew in 15th, and Oro Paul in 16th. Now, he has caught up to the back of the field. Paul, do you know what, Paul could have the advantage here. The safety car's in. I was about to say, the safety car's coming in, and Paul should have warm-ish tyres, because he's on a lap on that, kind of half speed. So his tyres should be warmer. But at the back of the grid, what can you do? As Fury Knight will back the pack up. And when we do that, let's have a clear screen, shall we? Watch the first. Thomas right by him. He's not giving it an inch, is he? Oh, and off he goes. Off he goes. Will Thomas let him go this time? Here we go then. All looking clean so far. No one's spinning around the last corner. No one's getting a bit greedy. Everyone's okay. Is everyone further through the first corner okay? It looks like everyone is through the first corner. Excellent. No more crashes, please, lads. Let's have 7 laps of fun. And as you can see already, Fury has over a second lead on Thomas already. Wow. Fury Knight really pulling out the bag here tonight. He's coming in clutch. And Verstappen, of course, he's third. Can he keep up with the leaders? Let's hope so. But he's already almost 2 seconds behind. So it doesn't look like Verstappen has the pace. Maybe he needs a bit more confidence in those tyres. But he is only a couple of tenths ahead of Shotgun, who's a couple of tenths ahead of Perfect Paulie. So we've got a race now. And Alex, of course, with his fresh, well, with his new nose, he could be in for, well, we're going to be in for a fight. Let's hope so. Most of the field not quite spread out just yet, apart from the front 2 have gone. Thomas now has that gap to under a second. I wonder, has Thomas, well, I don't think you'd play someone in the wet in terms of lying about your pace, but Thomas, it looks like he's, I suppose in the dry conditions is when you can get faster on the track, so maybe this is Thomas liking these conditions more than the wets. Fury Knights definitely had the faster pace. And look at that, the 37.5. So that's already 2.5 seconds quicker than we were on the wets. There we go. Cars following each other. And this train. Can anybody do anything about overtaking? It's going to be a hard task. Gorniak in the points now. I remember he was running outside the points earlier, so a good comeback drive here from Gorniak. Of course, Jake holding down that 10th place for the last points place. Of course, Jake missed the first race this season because his wheel was broken and he got it back the day after the race. So Jake will be glad to be racing again here in Tier 1. Of course, tomorrow you can check out Tier 2 where I'll be racing. I say racing, I'll be trying to not spin because I am terrible. But enough of tomorrow. Today, as you can see at the front, Thomas went down under over a second again. Look, so you can see no one's really putting the pressure on. And Legendary with another 3-second penalty. And wide. I wonder if Paul, the battle of the wooden spoon, can Paul overtake Stu? He's over a second behind, so Stu looks like he's got this. Oh, and Addict has a penalty. That's a shame. But look, here we go then. Come on, give me a better camera. Please. Just Fitz. You can see Fitz. Has he made a mistake somewhere? Addict's all over the back of him. We'll stay with this battle. Addict, he's hounding him, isn't he? And now Kegornia getting in the action as well. And as Addict made a mistake going for the inside, because it's allowed Gorniak to go up the inside of him in the next corner, and yes! And Gorniak down the inside of Fitz as well! Look at that, Gorniak! He's taken 2 cars. No! Yes, he has! Gorniak's taken 2 cars in the space of 2 corners. But back comes Fitz down the inside. Where do he go for? Oh, there's contact! And Fitz has gone round! Oh. Unlucky for Fitz there, but I think that move was a bit opportunistic from him there. Stuck his nose in. And Gorniak comes away with the position. And Addict still in 8th. So he lost the place to Gorniak. He's gained it from Fitz, who's now down in 14th position outside the points. That'll move Jake up to 9th. And Elite Risk now have the last points, but now he's got Save Master right behind him. And Save Master do anything about Elite Risk. Right, not this lap. Right behind him, right up his backside. Will he go for the dive up the inside? No. He's used all the ERS he can for this lap anyway. And Thomas with a 3-second penalty. Now that could potentially hand Fury Knights the win. Now Thomas doesn't usually get a penalty. That is one turn up for the books, that is. And Fury Knights must have seen that on his, well, you can see it on his screen racing. So Fury Knights just know he's got 4 laps to just keep it on the road, keep it clean, and his first race win here at 7GR is in the bag. Because it doesn't look like Thomas has got the pace to get past him, or even catch him. Yeah, that gap is still a second. So, potential first win for Fury Knight. We've got Verstappen in third. He's 5 seconds behind. He's got Epic, who I believe is just almost settling behind him. He knows that if he just keeps it clean himself. And as I say that, he gets himself a 3-second penalty. The curse coming in clutch there. I apologise, Epic. He was on the 3rd place there, but unfortunately he's on too many steps over the line, and he has a 3-second penalty now, which means that Verstappen now is favourite for that last podium spot. And oh, yellow flag in set 2. It's Big Stu. He's retired. Unfortunate. He's just as a safety car. A safety car. That safety car this late in the race. That is interesting. How long is a safety car going to be out for? That is, well, I mean, we're on lap 23 out of 26. Oh, we could be in for 1 lap of racing. So, if we've got 1 lap of racing, let's have a look at the penalties here. Because 1 lap of racing, Perfect Paulie could quite easily fall out of the top 10 here. If it's 1 lap of racing, which will then ruin his perfect record of being in the points of every race. Fury Knight surely know how this is in the bag. He's just got to, you know, do what he needs to do. I'm sure he's done this many times before. Just don't overtake that safety car. That was a bit close. So everyone else is safe, really. And of course, Gorniak, who hasn't got a penalty. I mean, if Gorniak... If the pack stays close, Gorniak could have a podium here. If he stays clean and doesn't get any penalties or any more warnings, then the podium is his. That must be a little bit cheeky there, I think it was. Jake, again, Jake could be in a prime position here. He hasn't got any penalties yet either. So we could see Gorniak and Jake move up the field quite a lot, depending on how bunched the field is. He could have a good end to the race here in terms of position swapping because of penalties. Perfect Paulie will go down a lot because he's got that extra 3 seconds. You've got Pro Gamer as well, who could nick a point. Tescar staying out, of course. So yep, Safe Master. So Elite Risk has 9 seconds. I didn't see that. So Elite Risk will unfortunately more than likely drop out the points, which will pave the way for Safe Master to get a point. And you got Pro Gamer as well, who, again, it really does depend how bunched up this full stage. If we get 1 lap of racing, even 2 laps of racing possibly. This is going to be certainly an interesting set. You can see Paul at the back. He's 10 seconds off the field, and he's got 11 seconds of penalty. So I think Paul could well be, unless we get any more DNFs, Paul will be getting the wooden spoon, I'm afraid. Fitz down in 14th, who was doing so well until that incident. Shame for him, really. And how far are we around the track? So we're only there. So we're not gonna. Yeah. We're only going around Brooklands and Luffield and Woodcote. And I'll tell you what, If no one's been to a Silverstone race before, go. It's worth it. It's a lot of money, yes, but it's worth it. You get all the support races, you get all the Porsche, you get the red arrows. Especially if you can get a good seat, you know. And what's happened here? Is Thomas going to get that place back? Yep, there we go, off the track. And I don't think Verstappen's got the memo because he's overtaken Thomas. What is going on here? I think no, Thomas, don't do it. You're gonna get a penalty. Is he? Oh, he's caused trouble here. It looks like we're okay. Bit of a kerfuffle going on there. But will the safety car... I don't think the safety car's coming in, you know. Yeah, it is. So we are going to get 2 laps of racing, not 1 lap. We are going to get 2 laps of racing. Few night. Warm those times up. So let's take off the penalties and put position change back on. Oh no! And that's Fury Knight. Thomas and Fury Knights have come together under the safety car. Oh. Oh. This could have serious ramifications. Oh dear. So Fury Knights has got... he's got 2 laps. And look at that. I was going to say he's got 2 laps to pull out a lead. He's already almost got 2 seconds on Thomas. Verstappen all over the back of Thomas, who's lost a wing plate. So, and Thomas looking fallible here. Absolute late drama. Thomas, will he keep it in that 2nd position with the wing damage? I don't know if he will be able to. Perfect Paulie up into 4th place now, but he's got that extra penalty. So will he fall down? Gorniak in 7th. He could be in prime position for podium here if things go his way. Jake, he's fallen down to 10th, but he'll probably get that place back from Elite Risk because Elite Risk has got all those penalties. Alex, he's fallen a 2nd behind as well. So this is going to be an interesting... This is going to be very interesting to see who finishes where, but look at that. Fury Knights has pulled out 4 seconds on Thomas with the wing damage. Fury knows he needs at least 5 seconds to stop that penalty taking effect. And Epic Shotgun has overtaken Paulie. Possibly a mistake there from Paulie. But look at that, Epic's run out of ERS this lap. He's used it. He's used all of his ERS. And Verstappen has now got past Thomas. Thomas will likely be fuming. Caught out under the safety car. And Fury Knights a 3-second penalty, so he now needs even more time. We're on the last lap now. Well, he's got 8 seconds, so he's got the win. I say he's got the win. He needs to keep that gap above 5 seconds to make sure he keeps that win. And Thomas could be falling down the order here as well. But of course it will be a provisional place because we don't know what's happened. These 5 seconds could be taken off. But unfortunately it won't give Thomas back his 2nd place. Especially when he's got no half a wing. What an eventful end to the race. And Verstappen with a 3-second penalty. So he's now got 6 seconds, so he'll keep that above Thomas. But we're going to see a lot of position changes here at the end. As Fury Knight comes down the hanger straight for the last time. He's been very great out front today. He kept the gap to Thomas. And Fury Knights will come around the last section here to claim his first race win in 7GR. Well deserved. A great start up from 3rd onto pole. And here comes across the line. Fury Knights. He wins. Great race there. Verstappen will cross the line in 2nd place. Thomas keeps 3rd on the track, but we'll see how far that goes down. Look at that. He tumbles down the order. And Jake, 3rd position. Wow. Okay, Gorniak, second place. All these penalties of, well, okay, Gorniak, driver of the day. Wow, what an end to the race. I'm not too sure what to say. I didn't think the order would be changed that much, but that Thomas losing that wing on Fury has totally changed the end. And a deserved win for Fury, but the podium, Ken Gorniak second, Jake in third. Oh my days. Oh, I've got to pick a driver of the day, but I don't know who to pick. I mean, look at that. So, a rundown of the order. Fury Knight, first place, his first win in 7GR. Great race, great performance from him tonight. Gorniak up to second with the last lap shenanigans. Jake third, a potential podium on his return to league racing. Epic Shotgun fourth, Fitzy fifth, Verstappen sixth, Addict seventh, Pro Gamer 8th on his debut, and a clean race as well. Well done, Pro Gamer. Perfect Paulie, 9th position. He keeps his record of finishing in the points for every race. That's 14 out of 14 so far. Safe Master grabs the last point, and Thomas, 11th position. 11th. Outside the points. Shocking. Fitz, 12th position. Legendary. Horrible race for him down in 13th. And, well, that's all I've got. And so I guess I should end the stream. But that was an absolute intense race. It says on my screen I've got like 12 people watching. Thank you everyone that tuned in. Hopefully I did an okay job soloing this, but that was very tricky. But yeah, tune in tomorrow on this channel for Tier 2. We'll be racing round... is it Monza? I can't remember. Anyway, thank you for watching tonight. Tune in tomorrow at the same time at 8:30. I can't promise the race will be any better than that, because that was proper insane. So once again, thank you guys. And yeah, see you soon.